For 3 years, he was the husband's shadow. A 30-pound Bernese mountain dog named Gus, whose entire world revolved around wrestling matches and shared hikes. He was more than a dog. He was a best friend. But when the wife became pregnant, a silent shift occurred. Gus's loyalty, once a simple, undivided thing, became complex. And in one terrifying moment, everyone would discover where it truly lay. They got him as a fluffy, oversized puppy, and he immediately chose his person. While he was gentle with the wife, Sarah, his bond with her husband, Tom, was legendary. They had their own language of roughhousing and quiet understanding. When Tom would leave for work, Gus would wait by the door for a full hour, a loyal soldier mourning his commander's departure, refusing any comfort Sarah offered. When Sarah became pregnant, the house's center of gravity began to change. Gus seemed to sense it first. He stopped waiting by the door for Tom. Instead, he would lie near Sarah, his massive head resting near her growing belly. Tom felt a pang of jealousy he couldn't explain. His shadow, his constant companion, had seemingly abandoned his post for a new one. The moment that changed everything happened on a quiet Sunday. Sarah, 7 months pregnant, was resting on the couch when the baby kicked. A sharp, sudden movement. Gus, who was lying nearby, shot up, his head tilted. He cautiously approached, lowered his giant head, and nuzzled her stomach. He stayed like that for the rest of the evening, a furry, breathing guardian. Tom watched, a mixture of awe and loss swirling within him. After the baby Leo was born, Gus's new role solidified. He became Leo's gentle giant. When Leo cried, Gus would bring him his favorite squeaky toy, a well-intentioned but noisy solution. While he was still playful with Tom, his primary focus was the baby. The wrestling matches became shorter, the hikes less frequent. The unspoken question hung in the air. Had Tom lost his best friend for good? The answer arrived with the ferocity of a winter storm. One night, a faulty wire in the nursery wall began to smolder, releasing a slow, odorless stream of smoke. The smoke detectors, old and needing new batteries, remained silent. Everyone was asleep. The air grew thick and heavy. Death was creeping silently into the house. Suddenly, a frantic, thunderous barking shattered the silence. It wasn't Gus's normal bark. It was a sound of pure primal alarm. Gus burst into their bedroom, barking, whining, and pulling at Tom's blanket with his teeth. He led a groggy Tom not to the front door, but straight to the nursery, where a thin haze of smoke was now visible. He had saved them all. Not just the baby, not just Sarah, but Tom, too. In that smoke-filled hallway, Tom understood. Gus hadn't replaced him. He had expanded his mission. His pack had grown, and so had his heart. If you're still watching, that subscribe button is calling your name. Don't leave it hanging. Now tell us in the comments, is it possible for a heart, human or canine, to love more than one person with the same fierce loyalty?